Perfect. Perfect, guys. Can you see me? Can you hear me now? Thank you for the feedback. Hey, hey. There you go. Oh, finally. Thank you so much. So yeah, let me let me repeat my silent conversation. So my name is Dmitry. I'm a 3D lead of W3rlds company, and today we're gonna talk about the activities editor. So if you have some questions during the presentation, feel free to ask in the chat. I will try to check it as often as possible. So yeah, what we're gonna do today. Today's presentation will be focused more on the technical part of the activities editor, and if I see at the end, if I will see at the end of our presentation that you have some questions regarding the business part, we will make another presentation and answer your questions a little bit further. So today we're gonna talk about the activities editor on the using one special space as an example that I just prepared for you, and I will show first how the activities works on our platform, and then we go to the 3D editor. I use Blender as my main tool, and I will show you how to prepare all the activities there in the Blender. So let me check again that everything okay. Alex Maga, yes, I hear that you are here. Perfect. So let's dive into the space and see what we have. Enter the space. Yeah, need to say a lot. Many thanks to my colleague Dmitry, who has created this brilliant space for our presentations, and let me make a full screen. So yeah, let's go to the first activity and see how it works. So here you can jump from one island to another made as a speaker, but this is not a part of activities because it's just a static geometry. Activities are a little bit later. So here we can jump by this nice moving discs, and here we are. So here we can see the motorcycler, and we can sit with him and he will drive us through this giant ramp, and we will fly to another island. So yeah, this is the first activity, and secondly, we meet a giant door who can be opened by clicking on this special button, and nice animation starts. The door is opening. Yeah, that's it. And now we can go to the secret room and observe it and find a special secret here, iPhone. So yes, and of course the main topic of our today's presentations is the activities and how we can use them. You know, the great sense of activities, the main sense, right, of activities is answering to the questions: what will happen if we click somewhere? And the activities editor help us to answer these questions. So let's start from the very beginning and go to the motorcycler. I will show you in details how it works and how you can adjust and control the settings of your activities. There is no the motorcycler because we need to Sorry, we need to refresh the page. That's true. Yeah, we have now another avatar. Let me just go to the first activities. Yeah, here we are. So as you can see, when we click to the motorcycle, we can see we can sit here, and then the animation starts. So how it works? We go to the space editor. Now we can see here the activities tab. This is the new tab that can that allows you to control all the mechanics inside the space. So here we have two activities. The first one controls the motorcycle and what it's do when we tap on it. So we can just simply open the editor, and here we can see the sequence, right, of all the actions. So let's delete all the actions and try to create it again from the very beginning. So now if I click to sit, nothing happens because there is no any activities about the motorcycler. So let's create it from the very beginning. Add new. I create a new activity, give it a simple name like 1. Event. This step asks us what will be as an event, and as an event we want that just to click on the motorcycle, right? So we choose the motorcycle and tap, or just click. It means that you can click on it. Then activities editor asks us what we want to add as an action when we tap on the motorcycle, and as an action we choose a motorcycle ability to let us sit on it, right? So we choose from this list the sit function, then select the default and select sit function. So this is the first action when we tap on motorcycle. Let's check it, what will happen. So now we can click and sit. Yeah, everything is correct. Let's go on. Tap to sit. Activities, choose the first one, edit. What we want more about this motorcycle? We want to give it an animation of flying, right? And we choose here in animation, select option idle motor action, I think, here, and select the type of animation is play, right? We don't want to stop, we don't want to loop, we don't want to pause, we want play. So yeah, that's it. And what we have else? Let's see first. Sit collider, also collider. This is not necessary function about the colliders, but we found it a little bit easier and comfortable for the users, right? Disable the colliders of the motorcycle. So let's save and try what we created here. Sit, then wait, the animation starts. Yeah, so we just created exactly what we want. And about the colliders, you can see, right? So it's not an obstacle for us, this motorcycle, and it make a little bit easier. It makes life of users a little bit easier here. Yeah, and the same goes with this button. So this is the same approach. I can just show you the sequence of events and actions here to understand what is going on here. So event is special button, tap, so same as previous example, right? Then action, special button, animation play. Well, this is just an animation of pushing the button on our special model. Then we want that the door open, and some special animations of objects hidden in front of this door. So it's just pretty the same approach. I guess you have some questions how we can choose the animation, right? How we can adjust the animation, how we can make the motorcycle fly, how we can make the doors open. Well, this is the main secret that I'm gonna talk about a little bit later in Blender. So let me see first what questions do you have right now, and I will try to answer the questions if they have. Oh, perfect. And then we go to Blender. Smaga, hello from Texas. Oh, Texas. Nice to see you. Michael, hello, all from Decent Architecture. Quite curious to see worlds unleashing their potential. Amazing work. Thank you so much. So do you have an asset store to be able to select these 3D assets for your scenes? Asset store. So I think that regarding these questions, we don't have asset store for now, but you can find anything you want in whole internet. On the Sketchfab, for example, there are already tons of presets, assets, I mean, with already pre-made animation, and you can use this animation in our activity editor. It's very simple. So let's dive into Blender, I guess, and I will show you how you can prepare your models before upload it here, right? So let's close these tabs and go into the Blender. Yeah, so here we can see the scene, but we don't want the scene. I guess it's would be quite nice to talk about this activities editor using the button and the door as an example. So let's done save, open a new scene, and let's import our models. GLB slots. Here I have some other. Okay, let's talk about what I have here, not to spend too much time on it. So yes, this is the secret slot that was hidden right before, right after the door that we can see. This is the iPhone, and it has a strange look right now, but give me a minute, I will explain everything. Well, the secret is that all the animations, all the different types of animations are located in non-linear animation stack, right? So it's the special ability of the GLB file, and Blender with his non-linear animation editor is very comfortable tool to adjust and to control all this animation. So here we can see the three different animation tracks, right? And we can see what each one do. For example, let's choose open box. We can just click checkbox here, and then try to let me check again. Because it's locked, I see. No, that's not. This is interesting. Idle animation does nothing, so this is not our decision. Okay. Maybe let's choose some another example. I don't know why it's not working. Hold space. Okay, let's try to use the dope shit, then action editor, and let's see, open box. Bone of the bones are working. Well, it's a little bit strange because join areas, yeah, because it should work. I don't know why, actually. But yeah, the secret is that you have to, in order to correctly use the activities editor, you have to prepare the separate some different animation tracks, right? And you have to collect them into the nonlinear animation section here. And right after this preparation, you can export your GLB file. You export your model as a GLB file with let me show you export GLB file. Let's say it will be here, right? Impact optim, let's see, with the following settings. So I always check box selected objects, right? Then compression, it's up to you, you can check it or not. And the most important thing, that make sure that the checkbox group by analytic track is checked. So this is very important because in many other models containing animation, we don't want this with this button. But for this situation, we have to make sure that this box is checked. And now we can export this as an asset, and then when we upload this asset to the platform, let's see it again. We will see all the animation tracks that we prepared in Blender. So here we can go to the special activities editor, right? Open this editor, right? Yeah, and find this this three animation track that we've seen in Blender, right? So it has the same name as here: idle box, open box, and rotate. So here you can see the same names. If you made everything correct, you will see these lines here. So yeah, and that's it. So it's quite simple, nothing complicated. It's very useful and interesting tool that can enhance your space, can make it more interesting. You can create tons of mini games and interactions like doors, opening bridges, and tons of different animations. So the only limit is your imagination. Well, let me see what you asked me on YouTube. Do you have some questions for me? So do you have an asset? Noted, thank you. What is the world build file size maximum? This is the good question. For the desktop version, I would say that the limit is something about 15 megabytes. But you have to make sure it depends on the content. You can, overwhelm your scene, your model with animation, and it will be enough. For example, the space with the size of 3 or 5 megabytes will be the limit. So it depends on the content. You also should not use a great amount of textures in your space. So I can show you this space that I just closed here. Open recent, open. Oh, let's just import. Let's just import this space. Yeah, this one. So yeah, here you can see that the space, the current space that we're investigating together in the platform is 2.7 megabytes weight file size, sorry, and this is quite optimized, of course, due to my wonderful colleague Dmitry. He is a very good artist and he knows all the secrets of optimization. Yeah, so let me just open the information about the textures. Yeah, so here you can see the textures used for this space. So it's around 30 or 40 textures, and the size of the textures is no more than 512 pixels, right? So this is the crucial thing. But for desktop versions of your space, I recommend to make textures no more than 1K. So this is more suitable for mobile version of your spaces. So yes, I guess we can finish for today, because it's, I understand that there is a lot of technical information and lots of strange buttons. If you have any questions, feel free to ask me. We have some time before I end the stream. Oh, here we have some additional object. Yeah. So yeah, just repeat. Let me repeat that Activities Editor has a very wide range of usage, right? The only limit is your imagination, because yeah, you will see everything. You can make the motorcycles fly, you can make the sounds play, the doors open, and stuff. Yeah, this is going to be recorded and published on the website. Yeah, exactly. And cheers in advance for all of this. Yeah, thank you so much, guys. So yeah, thank you for your attention. Nice to see you here, all you guys. And if you have any questions, don't hesitate to contact directly me or our team via Telegram, via email, or just right under this video or stream. So yeah, thank you for attention, guys. Have a good one.